Hey, good morning, fellow crypto traders. All right, so we got some things happening here in the crypto space, and I want to run through those real quickly today and see if we can gauge the pulse on this crypto space. All right, first thing I see here is that Bitcoin dominance is starting to show signs of weakness. I believe that we're going to come down and touch our 40% marker. All right, so and because of that, I deleted this handle pattern that I drew. You guys knew that I had proposed an idea here that we might come back up to this 47% dominance level. Doesn't look like we're going to do that. Either we, flirt with this 42.5% area, or we head down to the 40% area. It looks like we are headed down. Now, that doesn't necessarily indicate bad things for Bitcoin. It just indicates, I'd rather say it indicates good things for altcoins. All right, so let's take a look at Bitcoin to see if we can find any more clues about price action here. All right, first thing I want to take note of is I did draw this trend line from over here on October the 20th from our candle wick highs, and it looks like the market is respecting this trend line. Confirmation can be had here. When we broke above it, the move was pretty big. All right, so that is definitely a significant trend line to watch. When we broke below it, we came down hard. All right, so that is definitely a significant trend line, and we've hit our heads on that many times. I don't know if we're going to break out with dominance going down. And in fact, we need to break this previous high as well. So we've got some resistance ahead for Bitcoin. This also looks like a bear flag. I think we're going to come down and test this support again before we actually imagine trying to break out of this triangle. So those who trade Bitcoin, be aware of that. Total 3, our altcoin market. All right, so we're headed up, but we do, again, caution flags here because we have some resistance, a lot of resistance overhead. All right, we got this neckline and also our previous high to break through before we actually become bullish. I want to see us up in this area for me to become bullish again in the altcoin space. And this also does look to be a bear flag. We start to head down here, that's trouble. All right, so keep your eyes on this, guys. We're not out of the woods yet. All right, this is total 2. This is including Ethereum. So Ethereum must be doing something here, and we're about to get to that, but we have not broken our previous high. We're right there. Just one more hurdle to cross before our altcoin market, including Ethereum, becomes bullish. Now, Ethereum likes to lead many of the altcoin cryptos. So let's go over and see what Ethereum is doing. And look at this. Ethereum is actually making a bullish move. All right. So we are above this neckline, way above the neckline, above support, above our 50-day, and above our previous high. All good signs, guys. Ethereum is looking very strong here. All right, but we have some caution ahead of us because we have big resistance right there. All right, so I expect what might happen as we hit our heads on that. Perhaps we come all the way down and hit our 50-day again before coming up, maybe traversing along the underside of this resistance before finally breaking through and using that as support. That is just a projected pattern or possibility, and I like to play probabilities versus possibilities. And in that case, I just don't see us just going straight through that. Sure, that's a possibility, but probability suggests that we'll hit our heads on that and come back down for a little time. Maybe we just traverse along the underside of that resistance before we break through. Something like that is more likely to occur. All right, what else is happening here? BAT, basic attention token, coming down to our 134 mark. Did a whole separate video on that yesterday. Put that in related links. You can view that. graph coming down to support, finding support down there at the, what is that, 93 cent, 92.7, 93 cents area. Litecoin outside of our triangle again, above the 50-day. However, caution, caution, caution. We have not beat our previous high. We've got resistance right here. All right, so LTC not out of the woods yet. Could hit our heads on that and come back down, test the top of this triangle again before we finally break out. I don't know. I don't know what the likelihood of that actually is, but in any regards, keep an eye on this. I do not want to see us come back into this triangle. If we do, I've just lost patience with LTC, Litecoin, and I'm going to move my funds somewhere else more promising. All right, OXT, don't really know what to say about that. We're under some resistance here. We're above the 200-day, above support, above the 50-day. That's all good, but we got some major resistance. I think OXT is just waiting to see what the rest of the market does. UMA, all right, so under our neckline, under the 50-day, big resistance here. Might end up coming down, touching our 50-day before moving up again and outside of this triangle. If your risk tolerance is not such that you can tolerate that type of movement, I might consider exiting. Persistence token inside of a triangle, theta outside of the first triangle, major resistance here, bear cross. That's a lagging indicator, doesn't necessarily indicate that we are going to continue to go down, but you know, that's definitely a major resistance here. Additionally, another bear flag. All right, so keep your eyes on this, guys, if you're in this trade. HNT, all right, that's a descending wedge. That's a bullish pattern. So it looks like we're going to break out here. So again, guys, it's a mixed bag here. We're seeing some positive signs in the altcoin space and some cautionary tales are being told. Jasmy, we're inside of a triangle here. We have, it looks like we've found support at the 382 Fibonacci level. If we break that and break below our triangle, yeah, that's bearish. However, it's also bullish. I don't think we're going to go much below these levels of support down here at 13 cents. All right, that's a major support. And with what I'm seeing in the rest of the crypto space, I think we're going to take off pretty soon on a lot of these coins. BCH, all right. Man, this would be tough if I was in this because this is a bear flag. Watch this. You don't want to come, you don't want to just keep bleeding your holding as we go down, hoping for an upwards movement. There's plenty of choices out there, plenty of fish in the sea, guys. Don't get too attached to one crypto. That is looking, I don't know. It's kind of a mixed bag. We got lots of resistance up here. All right, so something big has to happen for us to get through all that. Solano, all right, looking bullish. All right, and again, this is a descending wedge, and that is also a bullish pattern. Typically, we break out into the upside. Looks like Solano is adhering to that pattern, and we use this purple line as support. Now we're trying to get above we got above the 50. We're trying to get above this blue ascending resistance. All right, that's good. Doji, all right, under our triangle, under the 50-day, under the 200-day. We did one good sign, barely above our previous high. I don't know. We're going to have to watch what the end of the day tells us on this particular trade. I don't know. I don't like Doji down here anyways. I would have exited as soon as we came. My stop would have been triggered out, and I wouldn't even be talking about this. ZEC looks like we're coming back down to 200, as I mentioned yesterday. Remains to be seen. Filecoin, all right, testing support again. Anywhere in here is good entry. ADA, I don't like this either. I don't know. Whatever. I'm moving on. SHIB, making some strides here. All right, this is bullish territory right here, guys. So get above that, and that's something to consider again entering into. All right, Shiba is looking strong. And I think that's it for the crypto space today. So overall, you can see there's plenty of improvement on many of the holdings. You know, we're looking good on many of them, and not so good on others. So it's a mixed bag. Just be careful in this space and make sure you have good setups, good signs. BTC is making a move here. Maybe we break out of this triangle today. All right. All that said, guys, just be careful out there and make sure you have good setups and good patterns in your trading. All right. Best of luck to y'all.